Reading the book Confess. One joke. One death. Millions of views. A haunting social media thriller by Skye L. Nairo. Chapter 2. Jack's apartment was lit like a live stream that never ended. Cold blue LEDs bled across the walls, turning everything sterile. Laptop, whiskey glass, the shallow pool of light around the monitor. He dropped into the chair, still wearing the sweat of the alley. His fingers hovered over the keyboard before he gave in and unlocked the phone. The video started mid-argument. His voice was sharp, defensive, amplified by the tiny mic. "You think that was funny?" And the shove, the wet crack, and the stillness. He watched it twice before breathing again. The screen light carved his face in half, ghost and host. He pressed pause. The frame froze on his own hand, extended, blurred motion. The man mid-fall. The composition was almost perfect. Rule of thirds. Tragic symmetry. He exhaled, long and shaking, then opened his notes app. The instinct was reflex. "Killing it, too literally?" he typed, then deleted. Typed again. "When a heckler dies, do you still owe them a drink?" He stopped, staring at the words. The horror thinned, replaced by something familiar. Rhythm. He could hear the cadence already. The crowd gasp. The release. He scrubbed back to the start, then played it again, this time with the sound off. The flicker of movement was almost comic. The slip, the stagger, the absurd inevitability. His brain began cutting it like footage for a bit. "This is insane," he whispered, but without conviction. Across the room, the dark TV screen reflected him. A man split between windows, face illuminated by guilt disguised as curiosity. "You ever have one of those nights where you bomb so hard someone dies?" he said aloud. The line landed wrong, but rhythmically right. He tried again, adjusting tone and timing. "You ever kill so hard the universe files a police report?" His mouth twitched. Half a laugh escaped, startled and ashamed. Then he heard it. A faint squeal from the speaker, feedback looping from mic to phone. The digital ghost of his own voice, trying to escape. He muted the phone, heart thudding. The apartment hummed. Refrigerator, siren, faint electricity in the walls. Everything sounded like a crowd waiting for a punchline. He opened the video. His thumb hovered over delete. The icon glowed red, a warning light, pretending to be mercy. He said, "Gone," pressing it. The screen blinked, file vanished. But when he scrolled back to the gallery, a thumbnail lingered for a second before flickering out. Glitch? Or was it something worse? He stared at the empty folder, unsure whether relief or nausea was winning. His reflection in the black glass seemed to smirk. He opened his notebook again and scribbled rhythm fragments. Set up, deflect, laugh. If they laugh, it's not real. He practiced in whispers, each line steadier, more performative. The words built a scaffold around panic. "Comedy's just tragedy with better lighting," he murmured. "So maybe I'm an optimist." The silence afterwards was absolute. Even the hum seemed to stop to listen. He met his own eyes in the black glass of the TV, face pale blue and distant.
too soon? He asked his reflection. Then he laughed. Short, cracked, but it didn't stop. The laughter looped on itself. Mechanical, thin. It filled the room until it didn't sound human anymore. And beneath it, faint but rising, the ghost of feedback. High, sharp, almost like applause.